Dear friends and family of Blessed Pier Giorgio Frassati Catholic Church, I'm in the hallways of St. Elizabeth Ann Seton School, where the foundations of our newest parish here in South Carolina began less than 3 years ago. In the aftermath of the COVID-19 shutdowns, our community began with Mass one Sunday morning behind this very altar on wheels. Sounds crazy? But that's what we're about, using what we have to serve Jesus and His church. In fact, to really understand what we're about, you need to understand something about our 20th century patron, Blessed Pier Giorgio Frassati. Even though he was born into a wealthy and nominally Catholic Italian family, Pier Giorgio's short life was animated by an intense life of prayer and devoted service of others. He once said, "Jesus visits me with communion every morning, and I repay him in my own miserable way by serving his poor." In fact, his dedication to the poor is what likely killed him at the young age of 24. Doctors surmise that he contracted the deadly polio virus while serving the sick in the slums of Turin. On the day of his funeral, thousands of the poor and sick that he served lined the streets of Turin to celebrate his life. And after his death, stories of his Christ-like acts of charity deepened his parents' faith and saved a broken marriage. This is our patron. This is whom we seek to emulate here at Blessed Pier Giorgio Frassati Catholic Church. First, by imitating his warm and inviting hospitality, our parish community has grown from 90 to 900 people a week in under 3 years. Second, his frequent devotion of praying before Jesus in the Eucharist and all-night adoration has prompted us to begin the same practice on First Fridays. Third, his love for his family and friends has inspired us to initiate a family and fellowship-based approach to our faith formation and discipleship programs. And finally, his numerous works of charity have compelled us to begin Friends of Frassati, a social outreach program to the homeless, the elderly, and the needy. On February 6, 2023, the Bishop of Charleston, Jacques Fabre-June, officially erected our community as the first and only parish in the Americas under the patronage of Blessed Pier Giorgio Frassati. As we end the first chapter of our good adventure, we now begin our second. And it's time to build our parish campus so that we can continue to grow the good work that the Lord has begun in us. Well, this new chapter will enable us to vacate the hallways of this school, and more importantly, will allow us to expand our ministry to the people of Myrtle Beach, the fastest growing city in the United States of America. And it will help us to create an experience whereby we can invite pilgrims from around the United States of America to enter more fully into the life of Blessed Pier Giorgio Frassati. In the first phase, we will purchase property next to Seton School, build the needed infrastructure, construct an outdoor pavilion and temporary office and storage space, and create a Frassati prayer garden and trail. The culmination of this first phase will be a 10,000 square foot multi-purpose facility that will seat 500 for worship and fellowship with a kitchen, offices, and a place to host and promote the life of our youthful, good-humored, good-looking, athletic, and holy patron. All of this will set the stage for the second phase when we build the church in the Americas dedicated to Blessed Pier Giorgio Frassati. If these bold plans are of God, we know that with our patron, Blessed Pier Giorgio Frassati, and with your friendship, prayers, and financial assistance, we will be able to go verso l'alto, towards the heights on our good adventure. To donate and find out more about our capital campaign, go to frassatichurch.org. That's FRASSATI church.org, and click on the Our Future tab up top.